11, at least one person is dead after a shooting about dinner time in Jacksonville that happened on Kings Road in the Newtown neighborhood. Investigators say it happened in the parking lot of a Checkers where shot spotter notifications went off after 10 rounds were fired. When officers got there, they found two men, both in their early 20s, in a black four-door sedan with several gunshot wounds. JSO says the men tried to drive away but crashed. One of the victims died at the scene. Another was taken to a hospital and is said to be in critical condition.